I mean, yo, like, how hard is it to make NPCs just drive freaking normally, Rockstar? That's all I want to know. What's up, everyone? Saintsfan back again with another episode of the Rockstar Logic. Today, we got some awesome ones, so hopefully you guys are ready to enjoy them. If you have your own Rockstar Logic, though, that you want to submit, you can just leave it in the comment section, or you can go on Twitter and tweet it with the hashtag Rockstar Logic. I just want to say before we hop in, because I recently just found out about this, and I made a video on it. I made the video on the 5 things you probably don't know about GTA Online. And number 1 in that video was the fact that females are way faster than males in GTA Online. How is that possible, Rockstar? That is sexism, right? See, they thought they got away with it too, because no one noticed it, or at least I didn't notice it, and I don't know of many people who did notice it in the 3 years the game's been out. But guess what? We caught on to your freaking nonsense, so I just don't understand. What makes females faster than males? Anyway, hopping into this week's Rockstar Logics. Look, this first one, Qualton Bohagaman, he brings up a good point, Rockstar. Why is there no freaking toilet paper in the office bathroom? I'm going in there, about to do my business, and there's nothing there to wipe. It's unbelievable. Paying all this damn money for a freaking high-end apartment, freaking $2 million, $4 million, whatever the freak it is. Don't even get toilet paper. Now, I know this next one's been in the game for forever, and I know people always used to tweet at me way back in the day, oh my god, does this mean horses are coming? Look, it don't mean horses are coming, but why you gotta do this, man? Because you always knew there weren't gonna be horses in the game, so why you gotta tease us with freaking horses on a sign in the game? I mean, thank God Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out later this year, because I want to ride a horse, and Red Dead Redemption ain't on PC, so I can't ride a horse, and there's no other games that ride horses as well as Red Dead Redemption. So I just want to know, Rockstar, why you gotta troll, man? Look at this. They freaking know, man. They know how bad and how much of a ripoff the damn $100 shark card is. Look at this shit. $100 shark card. It's only 10% off. So it's $90 for $8 million in GTA Online. But there's a freaking bundle with the game and the Megalodon shark card for only $61. That's how you know they know it's a ripoff. The freaking game bundled with it is $30 cheaper than the damn shark card itself. This is just upsetting, man. Why you gotta hate? Come on, Rockstar. It's water. Why can't, with my bulldozer, it's the only vehicle in the game that you can scoop things with. So why can't I go into the water with my bulldozer and then scoop up some water, man? I want to have some fun. I want to bring the water to someone and then pour on them. But why can't I do that? What do you got against water? Or bulldozers, for that matter? We just want to have fun. How does this make any sense? At the freaking airport, there's a plane, like a strip for taxiing the plane, which is where the plane is on the ground and is driving. But the plane doesn't even fit there because of the little ramps. Now, a few weeks ago, I made the Rockstar Logic on how they have one of the cars, I believe it's the Dubsta, with a snorkel for the engine, which means you can go in water and then the engine will still work. And in that logic, the snorkel doesn't work because that would make too much sense. But see, I thought that's where it would end. But no, not with Rockstar. The dump truck, the biggest vehicle in the entire game. Freaking wheels bigger than like half the cars. But it can't go in water that's more than like a foot high. Look at this. It freaking dies. The water's not even hitting the black part of the engine. Now, I will admit, I'm not that much of a car guy, so I don't really know what goes on underneath the hood. But I feel that that much water should not be making this giant freaking expensive dump truck die. Alright, what is this? I don't even know how to diss this, man. Look, what kind of sad-ass mirrors are these? What are you supposed to see? The ants on the ground? Because that's all you can freaking see in that tiny-ass mirror. I mean, is this a thing in real life? Please don't tell me this is a thing in real life. Because who in their right mind is like, you know what? I'm going to buy this $1 million supercar. I'm going to trick it out. I'm going to put all this cool stuff on it. But you know what I'm going to forget? Or you know what I'm not going to do? Or you know what I'm going to do instead of putting side mirrors? I'm going to be different. I'm going to put little holes that don't show you anything. This is one I've gotten a lot over the past few weeks. I think we might have touched on this a little bit maybe not in this fashion, but I just don't understand who makes these things, who makes these decisions at Rockstar. The Hydra, or really any jet for that matter, I believe, you can go in passive mode in the Hydra. The Hydra, the worst freaking vehicle in the entire game, because every griefer uses it. It's a freaking killing machine. But you can go in passive mode. So if someone decides to shoot at you with a homing rocket and you can't get out the way, whoops, let's just go in passive mode. Boom, you can't get me. But the helicopter that you get from your yacht, the one that you can only kill someone if you freaking land on them, because there's nothing, there's no rockets, there's no missiles, there's no gun on it. You can't go into passive mode in it. Who makes these decisions? Here's another one that I got frequently over the past 2 weeks. So in free mode, if you get cops on you, one of the cool things about owning a vehicle warehouse, or really any CEO warehouse for that matter, if you have cops, doesn't matter if they're right next to you, they could be pointing a gun to your head, you could have 5 stars, doesn't matter. You can walk in, boom, cop's gone. Awesome, right? That's so cool. That's a really cool feature about the damn vehicle warehouse. But why can't we do that in missions? I have 1 star on me in this stupid mission, and keep in mind, this is in free mode, because this is an import-export mission, so it's not like I'm going somewhere else. This is in the same lobby, the same freaking area, the same place, but I gotta get rid of the cops to go in. At least have some consistency here, Rockstar. I mean, make it one way or the other. And then last but not least, my favorite of this week. Look, I always knew there was something going on with the cops, but check this shit out, man. We all know how OP their cars are because they're like the fastest car in the entire game, even though they're not a supercar. But just check this out. I'm gonna go over some curbs, that's what you're seeing right now, in multiple cars. And notice how when I go over these curbs, you see the car like bounce. It shakes. It acts weird, right? And I don't know if you can hear it because I don't know how loud the gameplay is gonna be, but it makes that noise that happens when the tires go up. And it's frustrating because sometimes if you're driving in the city and you hit a curb, it's gonna knock your car off, or it's gonna mess you up if you're trying to go somewhere. You're gonna get wrecked and then you're gonna die because someone's after you. But then check out the freaking cops. Why doesn't it happen to them? I mean, I know their cars were OP, like I said, but this, they don't even have that thing happen to them. Why? I just, why must you do things in GTA Online, Rockstar, that just make shit so unbearable? I mean, give them the same thing that happens to other cars. But no, because then they kill you and then make your life more frustrating, and then you gotta go into another lobby, and then you gotta spend more money on freaking cops off the radar, or whatever the hell it's called, and then it's just, oh my god, why? Anyway, that is it with this episode. Thank you all for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoy. Subscribe for these every single Sunday. Like I said, you can submit your own either in the comment section or on Twitter with the hashtag Rockstar Logic. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.